Bob Maloney from MyMMAnews.com. And tonight I am talking to Dylan Harnish. Dylan has been so active in the MMA community, taking fights and working hard and training over at Mid-World Martial Arts. But first, I want to start it off with Dylan. This is the first interview we've had since you started your licensed barber. You got your own place going on. I want to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you that you have so much going on that you love to do. Talk to me about it. How's things?
Good, it's going good. I'm from a little small town, so adding another business is cool. So you get a temporary license when you finished all your hours and stuff, and I actually go test like right after my fight. So I'll celebrate the day after, and then a couple days after I take my final test, and then that's the last thing I got to do. And um, yeah, that's that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Listen, August 26th, you told me you took an MMA fight in Ohio. That's probably why we're chatting today. So give me whatever details you know about this. Tell everybody out there, what's going on. August 26th, you're jumping in the cage again.
Yeah, I'm fighting for BCM Promotions out in Ohio, so it's a little bit of a haul for myself and the team. But they hit me up on one of my social medias, sent me a couple different names. I think it was three. I said yes to three, and then whoever got back first was Tyler Silverthorne. So I guess he's a wrestler out of Ohio.
Okay, so tell me what weight class is this at?
This will be at 145.
145. Okay, awesome. Excellent, excellent. Tell me a little bit. So you think he's a wrestler? Tell me a little bit how you see the fight going. You're going to go in there and wrestle with him. What do you think? I know you love the strike, that left hand. Talk to me. You've been working on your takedown defense. How you see the fight?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he definitely. I wouldn't say he's like the highest level wrestler, like D1 or even like state in high school or anything. But he definitely sends it. He's a big, strong guy. I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with the striking and the speed of my hands and stuff like that. So I'll probably hit him and he's going to start shooting. We've been working. Oscar Garcia just had his fight with Mark Gray, so our whole camp together has been anti-wrestling. So I'm going to go out there on August 26th and show what we've been working.
Talk to me about what's going on. Aren't you see that you're teaching some kickboxing classes over at Midworld?
Yeah, I took over the striking program at Midworld. Eric got his black belt, so he wants to really go deep into the MMA things or into the jiu-jitsu side of things. So I'll be running the striking stuff at Midworld, and Oscar and Zach Vanderslice, they're doing the MMA program. So we got a lot of members, so it's getting a lot for Eric to handle. So we had to divvy up the load a little bit.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Glad to see it building. I know you guys love that place. You built it from the ground up. Aljo versus Sugar Shane this week. I want to know your pick on that fight. And I think we talked about this before, but who you got in the bantamweight title fight this week coming up? UFC. Aljo, the champ, versus Sugar Shane O'Malley, challenger.
I won some money last week on the fights on the UFC yesterday, so hopefully we stay hot. The striker in me it wants me to see O'Malley win, I guess so, but I don't really think it's competitive. I kind of think that Sterling takes him down, mounts him, and probably finishes him with inside like 2 rounds.
Totally agree. Make some money. I think the last I checked, it was plus 230 for Aljo by submission, which is good value. I feel the same way you do. I think if he can take Cejudo down, he's definitely going to take down O'Malley. And once he's on the ground, his grappling is elite. So we'll see what happens there. All right, listen, and you want to give any shout outs before we go? My man Dylan getting back in the cage August 26th. I'm so excited for him. Talk to me about it. Give out any shout outs.
Yeah, just my team, everybody. You know what I mean? We're going out to Ohio, so that's like a 6-hour trip. Oscar just put on a great performance versus a very high level guy for Maverick like 2 weeks ago. My coaches, Eric and Zach, for getting me ready, my family, the girlfriend, everyone that's making the trip. I know it's a long trip, but I promise to make it worth it.
Awesome. One more thing before we go. Listen, I know you love both guys. You follow MMA in the local community, Art of War. We got Ryan Cafaro versus Matt Turnbull. Give me your breakdown on that fight. I know you respect both guys. You're in the community, and tell me how you see that fight.
I was actually just up at Ben Moser's place. I got an invite to get up there with sparring with some of those guys. Ben was there and Matt was there. So some high level professional guys. And I know Matt was more of a jiu-jitsu guy, and I got to do some kickboxing rounds with him and stuff. And I'll tell you, he's looking sharp. So that's the first time I got to work with him. I never got to work with Ryan personally, but I know I fought some of his competitors. So I mean, I think it's Cafaro got good striking and Turnbull has great jiu-jitsu. So I think it's kind of whoever dictates their game plan better. I mean, I'll be there. I always like to show support to Mike and Deb and all the guys over at Art of War. So I'll definitely be there.
Awesome. Sounds good. My man, Dylan Harnish, best of skills to you coming up August 26th. We'll be rooting for you here at mymmanews.com, and we'll talk to you soon, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.